You probably already know Manor Lords, or at least have heard about it. This amazing game made by a Polish developer is rocking Steam sales charts and I'm here for it. But what if you've already invested your time and are looking for something new? I've prepared some similar games for you to dive into and try out. Some of them are from the same publisher, some are just classic city builder games, and some, well, are a bit different but scratch the same itch or quite the opposite. They offer something that you may not know you need. Anyways, I hope you will find something for yourself. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to stay up to date with great releases and indie games. And if you are a game developer or just love indie games, consider joining my Discord server. I would love to create a community around our beloved indie games. There aren't many people on the server right now, but I hope you will be one of the first to help build the community. Thank you, and let me take you on the ride. Let's begin the list with Going Medieval. This game might not be the first one you would expect, but hear me out. It's not just a city builder, it's also a colony sim game. By the way, I plan to make another separate video about colony sims, because they are easily one of my favorites and there are some awesome games to try out. Trust me. But what about Going Medieval? This charming game lets you build your own fortress, or rather, the whole kingdom to be precise, and manage your villagers. You can freely shape your castle thanks to the 3D terrain tool this game offers, which is one of the best terraforming mechanics I've ever seen. This developer is known for the terraforming games and they are amazing. You will build your castle as you want, but you also have to take care of your villagers. You must keep them happy, defend them from raids and the dangers of the wilderness, and ensure they don't starve. Yep, you have to take care of them so they can survive and live a happy life. This game is actually amazing and a lot of fun to play. Humans are long gone. In a world struck by droughts and toxic waste, there are beavers.
Bubr, kurwa! Ja pierdolę, jakie bydle!
This charming city builder and colony sim lets you control one of two beaver factions, the nature-friendly folktales or the industrious iron thief. Each of them has a unique style, buildings and gameplay traits. These factions offer vastly different approaches to what you will do with your world to fit your preferred style. In this game you have to build a beaver society centered around surviving harsh weather occurring each season. Droughts and waves of toxic waste are your main enemies and you have to prepare your settlement to survive this. You can build various structures, control the flow of the river, you are a beaver after all, create special mechanical bots to add some workers to your colony, build vertical architecture and much more in a lumberpunk setting. A very interesting fusion of machines and wood. Wood is your core resource, and as you are a beaver, you are good at creating things from wood. Fairly simple. This game is truly amazing and you will have fun playing it, trust me. Synergy is a very interesting city builder game. What is Synergy about? This is a game in which humanity must survive in a strange and hostile world. It is both mesmerizing and unforgiving. Our goal is to build a city to help them survive, prosper and explore. The well-being of our citizens is the most important task. We have to deeply understand our surroundings and the environment to help them adapt and thrive. To do so, we will analyze the environment, the plants and other natural objects. Then we will have to research some new things. Yes, we have to assign our citizens to research new advanced technologies, techniques, culture and many more. We also have to carefully plan our city. Each new district of 9 available will have powerful bonuses. We must meet the needs of our citizens and provide them with satisfying regions. We will also explore the vast unknown lands and learn more about the world. This game looks amazing aesthetically and gameplay wise. There is so much going on in this title and I think it may turn out to be a great game. Now we have something very interesting. Ostriv is a city builder game where we play as the governor of an 18th century Ukrainian town. This game lets us build the city as we like and face challenges that would occur in real life. We can build a city as we like, as there is a huge amount of possibilities thanks to the removal of any annoying limitations we can see in other games from the same genre. You can create organic town layouts without grid or angle restrictions. The 3D dimensional landscapes allow us to build not only horizontally but also vertically. The goal of the game is to let our creativity shine, to let us build living and thriving cities, manage the needs of our people, and create thriving settlements with a strong economy. This game looks amazing and may be one of the best city builders. However, this game is still in development, so a lot may change. You can encounter bugs or technical problems, so keep that in mind. This title gets regular updates and patches, so it's alive and growing. Pioneers of Pagonia is a game about exploration, discovery and reuniting the fantastical islands of Pagonia. You will create your village, claim your territory and experience how thousands of inhabitants execute your orders. You will create living cities with production chains to build a thriving economy. Watch your colonists water your fields, harvest crops, produce excellent meals, mine materials, create armors, weapons, and so on. You can build your village alone or with your friends with a shared co-op mode for up to 4 players and face the dangers and wonders of this world together. Yes, you have to defend your village from cunning enemies. Don't get too close to the border or they will launch an assault. They are not really your dream neighbors, to be honest. There are various monsters you will discover along your way and you have to prepare yourself and your colony to face them. Apart from that, you can explore and expand your territory as you like. You will find scattered tribes, new lands and hidden secrets. This game has a lot to offer. Give it a try, trust me. In Against the Storm, we play as Viceroy, a leader charged by the Scorched Queen to reclaim the wilderness and discover lost treasures for the smoldering city. We are the last bastion against the Blightstorm that destroyed the old world. This is not your typical city builder, as you are not going to build and manage one colony, but a vast network of settlements populated by diverse fantastic races. There are foxes, beavers, lizards, harpies and of course humans, each with different strengths and weaknesses, traits, specializations and needs. You have to take care of them, utilize their strength and help them survive. Of course, life is not easy, right? So maybe prioritize the needs of one species over another to make it easier. It's up to you, you have to make a choice. This game offers a lot of different mechanics and really challenging gameplay. You can experience the traditional city builder with roguelike replayability, with an endless number of cities, various challenges, recurring Blightstorms, reputation, and the need to gather resources and upgrade Smoldering City. You will never play the same game twice. There is so much going on in this title and you have to see it for yourself. Against the Storm is an amazing title and I'm sure you will have a blast playing it. Now a game that is actually different, but one of the best in the genre. Yet another game from Polish developer 11-Bit Studios, known for Frostpunk and many other amazing games. With Frostpunk 2 coming to us in just 2 months, now you have the great opportunity to try out the game if you haven't heard about it yet. This harsh and brutal economy management game and city builder takes us to a completely frozen world where people develop steam-powered technology to oppose overwhelming cold. We will face the task of building the last city on Earth and doing whatever is necessary for our community to survive as long as we can. Optimization and resource management are the most important task and often clash with hard decisions. We will establish our own laws to regulate the existence of our growing society, deciding the work routines, healthcare, food provisions, and so on. We have to keep them busy, happy, healthy, safe, and fed, and it is not as easy as it sounds. We will also develop new technologies, react to current events, explore the Frostland, and make hard decisions. This game is truly amazing, and I consider it one of the best resource management and city builder games of all time. You actually have to experience the beauty and challenge of this game, and I will leave you with these words. Will you take up the challenge? Now the good old Banished. It was my first game that I spent a lot of time on, and I often bring it up when someone asks me what to play if they want a good city builder or colony sim game. Banished is a game about, as the title suggests, banished people who decided to restore their lives in a new land. You have to help them build their town and survive various dangers of the world. This is a game about people, They are your most important resource. They are born, grow older, work, have children and die. It's up to them how many people you can have and how fast your town will grow. There is no such thing as, oh, I have some gold so I will build a house and get 5 new colonists. That's not how it works in this game, even though it's a fairly old game. You have to make sure they are happy, well-fed and healthy. If so, they will be happy to stay and live with their families. They can do various things like farming, hunting, mining, teaching, healing and so on. You have to make your decisions and choose how you would like to manage your food and economy. You can sacrifice your space to replant forests or quarry for rocks or buy necessary materials from merchants with high risk of getting strange illnesses as they travel around the world. This game is truly amazing and I really mean it. It's kind of old, but I think it's still a good game, one of the best classical city builders. Farthest Frontier is one of the best games you can play right now if you're into city builders. You will forge a town from untamed wilderness at the edge of the known world. Sounds interesting, right? This is your typical management city builder where you have to harvest raw materials, hunt, fish and farm to sustain the town. There are various raw materials, types of food and crafted items for you to produce, consume, equip, trade or whatever you need. You will advance in technology and construct buildings that will help you grow your town. Your buildings will advance through multiple tiers as your town prospers. This game also features one of the most detailed farming systems ever, where you have to carefully select from 10 crops with unique growing characteristics and figure out rotations to maintain soil fertility. So it's not only about building, growing and eating, you actually have to think about how you operate. There are also various features like procedurally generated maps, so you will build your economy centered around available resources. Fend off invaders or not, it's your choice. There are a few difficulty options, so you can adjust to yourself and most importantly, ensure your villagers are healthy as diseases are the most dangerous enemies of humanity. This game offers a lot of great gameplay mechanics and it's a very classic title. So if you want to play a medieval city builder with a lot of surprises, then give it a try. And before we jump to the number 1, I prepared some bonus games for you. And our cherry on top, Manor Lords is a medieval strategy game featuring in-depth city building, large-scale tactical battles and complex economic and social simulations. Even though the whole video is centered around games that are at least a bit similar to this one, I wanted to include it as number 1 for people who are looking for a great city builder and are not familiar with this title. This game provides a gridless city building experience with freedom of placement, and this is a very important feature as the game feels like you've built a real town and not a soulless vessel with some people around it. You have to manage your resources, build your city to fulfill all the needs of your citizens, and consider every possible outcome. Of course, this is not only your typical economical city builder. You will have to train your armies and fight off enemies. You have to lead your people into battle, but you must remember that they are not easily replaceable, so every death is worth considering. After all of this, take a good stroll around your city to see what you have managed to accomplish. This game is one of the best city builders of all time, and please remember though that it is still in early access, so a lot may change, and I hope it will change for the best. And that's everything that I've prepared for you today. If there is a game that I forgot about, please write me a comment and tell me which game is your favorite. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.